Hey guys, this is Ryan from 180 Sites. In this video, I'm going to show you a website redesign that we did for our client TRT out of Orlando, Florida. This is their old website. Before I show you the new website, I just want you to go through the old site with me and just um, take a look and feel what this website's portraying. Does it feel professional? Does it feel um, top of the line? Does it feel luxurious? Does it feel authoritative? Do they look like they know what they're doing? Does it show proof of what they can do? All of these things are important when you're going through a website from your the lens of a prospect and how they're going to evaluate you. This is where you make your first impression. You may be the most professional company in the world, but if you're not portraying that within your website, your prospects are never going to know that. And that's actually a extremely relevant point to this client here. I'll show you why in the next screen. So if we do a quick Google search of their name, we see their Google My Business profile here has 505 five-star Google reviews. That is insane. For the pressure washing industry, this has to be one of the highest rated companies, if not the highest rated company in the nation. So, bar none, they are authoritative, they are professional, they are top of the line, but their old website wasn't really showing that. So we'll go through their old site one more time. Okay, here we are back at their old site. As you'll notice, everything is kind of crammed together. The reason being is their old website company just built them a one-page website. So they kind of have to stuff everything together. Other than like their reviews page, everything's just on this one single page. So they're really trying to cram so much information. Although it's not a whole ton of content, but it is just overloaded and jammed into the homepage. It's not really letting it breathe and separating ideas through the website and segregating it. So that is their old site, and now we will jump into the new. Okay, here we are on their new site. Immediately upon landing, I don't even have to scroll. It already looks clean, it already looks modern, it already looks professional, and most importantly, it's going to fulfill the 5-second usability test. And what that is in web design, this is a test that must be answered on any given website for it to effectively do its job, the website itself, for it to convert customers. So within 5 seconds upon landing on any given site without scrolling, you have to be able to do three things. One is tell me what you do. Two is explain what it does for me. And three, how do I do business with you? So those three things are being answered right here without even scrolling. It's clear and concise. Soft washing services that completely restore the look of your home. So this is what they do, and this is what it does for potential customers. Although it's very simple, we're not going crazy here. It's just one tiny little sentence, but it communicates what they do and what it does for the client. And then a way to do business is instant quote and phone number buttons right here. And then sprinkling a little bit of authority never hurts either. So we have the #1 rated window cleaning and pressure washing company in Orlando, Florida. This is also key for your SEO to have your H1 title with your keyword and target area being Orlando, Florida. So that's just our hero section. Now let's climb down through the site and we'll scroll through it. So the right team, that's TRT. They are rebranding to the right team. It used to be Total Restoration Team, but they now want it to be the right team. Has the right services for you. We can jump into any service page here by clicking on any one of these icons. We have a quick little about section with a video if anybody wants to watch that. Guarantees, immediately communicating value. We made these little custom icons for them. We have a little custom icon here as well underneath my face. Florida's #1 rated TRT, the company, 500 5-star reviews, and that will kind of stick to the bottom left as we scroll. We have calls to actions here sticking to the top right as well. Those only pop out once we come out of the hero section though. Very important. I don't want to have 4 calls to action in one viewing. I want the eyes to come right here and only focus on these 2. It's not terrible to have an additional call to action, but I think 4 is too many for this design layout. And now we have our core services with some content behind those services, and we can jump into the service page by clicking the button. We have reviews here and a way for them to go see all the reviews, all 500. Communicating value, again, everything about this site, the content, is about the client. It's about the prospective customer. It's not about a TRT, although we do talk about that they are the best, they are the highest rated, but everything we're driving is value and why it's the best choice for the client, what's in it for the client, all throughout the design and the copy. Again, here communicating little bullet points of value. We have the owners here, and then our closing call to action. This is very important. We always put this on service-based company websites. It is a full screen takeover with a call to action, and this is always going to be right below the footer. This is the last thing somebody sees. So when they get down here on your website, they have an ultimatum. Do they want to do business with you, or do they want to leave your website? Now, maybe they'll scroll back up and do something, but if not, they're going to leave your website if there's nothing for them to do. So when you get them to the bottom of the website, you need to drive them to take action. So we have here, ready to restore your Marietta home. Get an instant quote, and when they click get an instant quote, it allows them to select the services that they need. Why does it say Marietta? I thought this was Orlando. So it is. Marietta is actually the city that I live in, and I'm in California. This client is on the other side of the country in Florida. So why in the world do we have Marietta there? What this is a dynamic tag that is going to pull in the location of the website visitor. So all throughout the website, we do have Orlando stated because that is the central hub location of their service area. It's also the main city we want to go for SEO. So it's very important to repeat Orlando over and over for SEO. But there's tons of other little cities outside Orlando, Windermere, Winter Park, all these small little cities that they can service. This is just a way to be hyper relevant and increase the customer experience all the more. So if they're not in Orlando, it's going to say the exact city name that they're in when they go to get an instant quote, or when they get here. It's going to prompt them to take action, and it's going to stay their city name. It's very cool. So I will show you guys also the city pages, or sorry, not the city pages, the service pages very quickly here. It's the same exact layout pretty much. Hero section, call to action, little section with a video. All the service pages are going to be pretty much the same structure, the nuances of the service. So this is about pressure washing, but these are the specific services of pressure washing that they can offer, how it makes their life easier, proof of the service that they can transform the look of your home, relevant reviews of the actual service, and bite-sized value again, and then these cool little animations. We made these animations. It shows the like a little worker doing the service with the company colors and the like geography of the landscape. So we have palm trees in a lot of these. I'll show you those really quickly. They're pretty cool. In this one, we've got window cleaning. Here on the house washing page, we have a guy cleaning the siding of the house. We've got roof cleaning here with palm trees in the back. And lastly, we have the paver sealing service as well. So one last thing I wanted to show you guys is how much like more dynamic and heavy the new website should be. It's not heavy, but it really should be much heavier than the old website. We have high quality video, we have huge background images, we have all these custom icons, all this dynamic illustration going on, animation, all this stuff. It's great, and it makes your website look beautiful and professional, but none of that matters unless you know how to optimize the site for speed. Because if the website's going to take 20 seconds to load, nobody is going to wait around for that. So it doesn't matter how pretty your website is, you have to have it dialed in for speed. And I guess the one fortunate thing about having a website that doesn't have a whole lot going on is it should load fast, right? But in actuality, our new site that should be way heavier than this old site is actually 3 times faster than the old website. Here's a speed report of the new website, 2.9 seconds. Sometimes it was coming in at 3, sometimes in 2.7. You can keep running these tests over and over with GTmetrix. It'll pull in different numbers. And here is a report of the old website, 9.5 seconds. Sometimes it was faster than that. Sometimes it was as slow as like 10, 11, 13, I think even 14 seconds long to load the website. So in these reports here, the new website is 3 times as fast as the old website, even though we have huge files on this site, photos, video, and everything, but we do our best to compress everything as much as possible with it still looking good. So that is our new website transformation. We've taken their old site that was lackluster and now given it a totally new brand image. We've made it look super professional, and not only that, it loads very quickly. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more things like this, tune in to our social media, our YouTube account. I'm going to try to make this a more regular thing, this website transformation, so I can show you guys the work that we're doing. And then if you guys ever need any help with your site, need any advice at all, please reach out to me or our team at 180 Sites. We would love to help you guys. Thanks now.